Player is considered out when the ball hits them. It doesn't matter if it hits basically their body or a piece of clothing, either or, they are considered out. When a player is hit, they are expected to raise their hand and immediately leave the court. Players may use a ball to deflect shots at them. If a player throws a ball and knocks the ball out of that player's hand, that player will be considered out. If the thrower throws the ball and the opposing team member catches that ball, then the thrower is considered out. Headshots are not allowed. If an opposing team member takes a shot in the head, then that player is not considered out. The player who threw the ball is considered out.
We are changing the terminology. It is no longer going to be a headshot. It is going to be a face shot. Basically, face shots exist anything within the face region. So basically from here, falling around to the ears and into the chin. So anything in this region is considered a face shot. Any shots basically into the back of the head, that is a legal hit. Also, basically, in regards to the headshot, the face shots, players basically must be in an upright position to take that face shot. Okay, so as long as a player is in the upright position, it is going to be considered a face shot. If I jump up, okay, that is not a face shot. If I duck down, okay, that is not a legal shot. Again, the player must be in an upright position for it to be considered a legal face shot.
If a ball is thrown and hits a player, that ball is now considered a dead ball. If the ball hits a player and then bounces off that player and hits another player, it doesn't count on that second player.
If player catches a ball, then the thrower is out. Players are allowed to bobble the ball. That is considered a legal catch. If a player bobbles the ball, and bounces off the wall, that is not a catch. The ball is now a dead ball once it has touched the wall. Once a ball touches another player, the floor, any other item, it is considered a dead ball. So at any point in time, if the player bobbles the ball, bounces off something else, doesn't catch it is not considered a clean catch. If a player bobbles it off themselves and then retrieves the ball, it is considered a clean catch. If a player steps off the sidelines to catch a ball, that is not considered a catch, and that player is called out. If the player catches the ball in the process and then steps over the sideline, that too is not considered a catch.
When a team member catches a ball, if that team does not have its maximum of 6 players on the court, that team is now eligible to bring in an additional team player. That player must enter through the back line into the court. If a player catches a ball and steps out of bounds, that ball will not be, they cannot actually bring a player in for the catch, and that player will be considered out. In regards to players catching the ball and then bringing players on, the opposite sex rule must be followed. Basically, if you have one male player and they catch a ball, they must bring one female player onto the court. If it's one female player and she catches the ball, she must then bring one male player on. If you have on the court, you have one male player, one female player, one of them catches the ball, then at that point they have the liberty of either picking one male or one female to come on the court. Now if you have 2 male players and 1 female player and the ball is caught, they must bring on 1 female player to honor the opposite sex rule of 2 people of the opposite sex on the court. Same thing if it's 2 females and 1 male player and someone catches the ball, they must then bring on 1 male player. Once you get to the position of having 2 male players and 2 female players on the court, someone catches the ball, at that point in time they can bring any sex on to the court, be it male or female, for player number 5 and player number 6.